Got a little insert from the former Treasury Secretary Ken Henry, who's seeing the safe haven silver lining, as it were.
The events that are occurring in Europe will also create large capital movements. Indeed they are. If the worst thing happens, where does the capital go? And it is quite possible, of course, that on this occasion some of that capital will come into Australia. It is quite possible. It is quite possible that on this occasion Australia will be seen as offering something of a safe haven for global capital movements. That would be the first time in the post-war period, but it's possible to imagine it now.
So it's quite possible that everything will be okay.
All the knives and guns, because I tell you, if you want to be given an excuse to shoot yourself, there it is. You know, if the worst happens, Australia will be a safe haven when the rest of the world is a disaster, and we are already down God knows how much from here. Then it's a safe haven. It's not a safe haven now.
Well, the problem Betty's got is that that's already yesterday's story. I mean, the 80% of government bonds are being bought by external sources today, and central banks. So that's yesterday's story. If the commodity prices come off, we aren't a safe haven at all. So
yeah. So the only direction that foreign holdings of Australian securities can go is down, because it's so high now.
Yeah, of government bonds. Yeah,
of government bonds.
But I mean, there's a 10-year bond issue last Friday at 3.3%. That is a safe haven yield.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone down the risk curve, and our dollar's still at 98.5 cents. So we are far less risky relative to everyone else than we've ever been. And there is an element of safe haven, albeit the commodity cycle also drives the dollar big time.
But by the time you need to buy a safe haven, our equity markets will be a lot lower.